these dogs outside don't shut the hell up right now. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Franklin here, and today we got a very interesting topic that was been running around this past weekend. It's apparently the Pokemon company themselves saying that they hate Nuzlocke, which is kind of ironic, and I feel like it's probably a lot of cap because I have a feeling that if that was the case, we wouldn't see a lot of our big Pokemon creators on YouTube making such Nuzlocke attempts or Nuzlocke series, things that have made their video games popular than ever. So, let's get right into it. So, apparently there was a Nintendo podcast couple here. I don't really care about their names, but apparently they talk about how they pitched an idea to Nintendo if they can do a Nuzlocke run, and well, I guess you guys can hear it for yourselves.
And if so, do you have any stories to tell? Well, we have a great story to tell about this, where we thought that this would be a fun idea for a Nintendo Minute
We
video.
did,
So,
yeah.
so we pitched it to the Pokemon company
And we
and
did
say, hey,
not get slapped.
we would like to do a Nuzlocke run. What do you think?
And they thought they were going to fire
They
us.
said, here's what we think. Bam!
Yeah, no, seriously. I was like, oh, shoot.
So they
Sorry.
said, we consider this to be on the same level as using like
A hack or hack
game,
ROM.
hacks.
Like, how is that the
Like,
same?
Excuse me? This
I
is
don't know,
just-
again, how they get to these
This
decisions.
is just a style of playing a game that everybody can buy. There's no hacking.
Yeah, they're
You're
not
just playing the
using
game.
anything weird.
That was truly, again, one of the more like,
What?
wait, what? Responses.
Yeah. And then there was a
Um,
lot of creators that played Nuzlocke, a style of Pokemon. They got like erased from
Yeah,
their
it's
creator
gone.
program.
So now you can see like why people got afraid to propose what seemed like very basic ideas.
Yeah.
Because there was such just unpredictability of like, am I going to
reactions?
get like in huge trouble for
we
suggesting?
really did. Like we
normal
got in
thing?
huge, and like the thing is, like once you get in trouble,
Then
they
that's your
don't wanna-
reputation.
they don't want to trust you
Yeah.
again. You like lose access to all
Right.
these things.
So you do nothing
exactly, or you make curry
and you just skate
I
by.
don't know.
And if so,
So, as you can see, they did bring up the idea of having a Nuzlocke to the Pokemon company, and the company themselves kind of gave them like a warning or just be careful. And the girl actually brings up a good point, partially when she says that a lot of creators on YouTube use Nuzlocks as a big proponent to push Pokemon games to become more enjoyable. And yeah, that's the point of a Nuzlocke, since apparently, Game Freak and the Pokemon company themselves cannot make a, cough cough, hard difficulty cap on the games themselves that they made for, X amount of years. When was the last time we had a hard Pokemon game? Since Black and White 2? So that's, how many years has that been? So, doing my own little research and, seeing a lot of official statements, and actually we do end up getting an official statement from the Pokemon company that was iterated to Joe Merrick. And if you guys know who Joe Merrick is, he is the one who runs Cerebi, Cerebi.net. If all your Pokemon nerds and needs, that's the website I would go to, to see any Pokemon news. That's how I find out about my mystery gifts and all that stuff. So obviously, the Pokemon company denies claims that it has issues with Nuzlocke runs. And the sub point was that it was alleged that it quote unquote erased people from its creator program for doing the runs. I kind of figured it wasn't going to be the case, because if you think about it from a business perspective, there's literally zero reason why the Pokemon company would ever want to shun, the Poketubers, those that give Pokemon a lot of attention to their games. Like, why would you ever try to threaten your biggest quote unquote customers when it comes to Pokemon? And it says here the Pokemon Company has denied claims that it has an issue with the content creators performing Nuzlocke runs of its games amid allegations that it has previously removed creators from the content program from doing so. It makes a lot of sense, because literally everyone does Nuzlocke runs. If you're not battling, if you're not catching shinies, if you're not breeding, if you're not playing the game just for fun, there's literally Nuzlocke runners, and they bring a lot of attention to the Pokemon games. They make the games a lot more fun, more creative, more challenging. Hey, that sounds something like Pokemon has been missing for a long period of time. And so if you guys don't know what a Nuzlocke is at this point, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a run before, and if you guys need an iteration, a Nuzlocke run is a playthrough of the game that can have numerous rules, but the main two are a permadeath rule, in which if a Pokemon faints, it must be released, and a rule that players can only catch the first wild Pokemon they encounter in each area and no others. So, it was alleged, however, that these two claim that they were told such rules were as frowned upon as ROM hacking, something the Pokemon Company has now denied. I'd understand if the Nintendo Company, the actual publisher, says something like that to them, because obviously Nintendo is very, very, very strict and very sensitive when it comes to messing around with intellectual property on the Nintendo Switch. Because I'm pretty sure if you want to hack your game, you're gonna have to hack your Switch, quote unquote. And that's something I can see the Nintendo company saying this, but not the Pokemon Company. There's just no way. There's no way the Pokemon Company is literally gonna go through every single content creator that does Nuzlocke runs and erase them from the program, because that's ridiculous. Like, they're the content creators bring in so much attention, like I've mentioned already twice, to their games that there's no way. It's just from a business standpoint, it's big free advertisement for the Pokemon Company. There's just no way. And so here's the official statement that was made to Joe Merrick, who I mentioned is the Cerebi site owner. And they said, the Pokemon International, which are the big head honchos of Pokemon, says, we do not have any issues with fans/creators playing the games with Nuzlocke rules. So there you go. And it says right here, if you guys want to keep reading it more and more, I just feel like it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a very distinctive 50-50 when it comes to ROMs, and if we're going to compare ROMs to Nuzlocks, I just don't think it happens to be the case. I really don't see anything potentially wrong with Nuzlocks. I don't really do Nuzlocks because I don't have the resources to even create one, nor do I have the time of making a series like that. And so obviously here is the official, I guess, a statement if you guys want to read that. And it also says here, posting the company's statement, Merrick added his own take, saying, the fact is, no content creator has ever been dismissed from any program for doing simple Nuzlocks. And the Pokemon Company has worked with many who have done them. That's true. I'm going to just throw a few names up there. Look at A-Drive, for example. He's done Nuzlocks. Has he ever been erased from the Ambassador program? No. We've seen other big time PokeTubers, making such content, and they haven't seen. It seems like they haven't been kicked out. Otherwise, we would have seen a million videos from these content creators saying, "Hey, they're doing us wrong." And I guess he says the final point. He added, "They don't care." They being the Pokemon Company, as long as you follow the confines of what's possible in the game. Seems legit, right? And from another perspective, it seemed like a lot of people has just ran with the story, because they're saying, oh my god, the Pokemon Company hates Nuzlocks. Oh my god, if I'm doing a Nuzlocke, I'm hacking my own game. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Nintendo or Pokemon Trading Company, whatever. Like, if they're strictly saying that they are denying any allegations, they don't think ROMs are equating to Nuzlocks, or Nuzlocks are equating to ROMs, I don't see what's the problem. I mean, yes, you kind of are, quote-unquote, altering the game to make it challenging or to make it more creative, more exciting. I don't think it's possible to shun so many people who do this from your own community that'd be a smart move to do. That's just my opinion. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to upload more. Hopefully there'll be more interesting videos in the future once Scarlet and Violet comes out. But let me know what you guys think about this issue. I mean, obviously now it's not an issue because the literal company said, nah, it's cool. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Peace.